Isa sa mga recommended na financial vehicle kung saan pwedeng maglagay ng iyong pera para sa iyong retirement ay ang mutual fund. Ito sa Pilipinas, meron na pong 50 plus na mga mutual fund companies. Aba, saan dito? At paano nga ba pumili ng magandang mutual fund investment? Basically, meron pong 4 types of mutual fund. Ang mutual fund ay parang tao. The only way to separate the good ones from the not so great ones is to get to know them. Pero, hindi katulad ng tao, you can find all the important information about mutual fund on its printed prospectus or online profile. Kaya naman, meron kang 6. Ito po yung 6 na important features that you need to review kapag ikaw ay pipili ng isang mutual fund na iyong pag-iinvestan. Number 1 ay objective. Ito yung summary of the fund's goal and the types of investment it will make to achieve that goal. So, syempre, kailangan malaman mo kung saan papunta yung investment or yung mutual fund investment na yon. So, katulad po nitong Atrium Alpha Opportunity Fund, ito yung investment objective nila. The fund's investment objective is growth through capital appreciation. The fund seeks to deliver returns over the long term by investing primarily in equity securities with a focus on companies with strong growth potentials which are not included in the Philippine Stock Exchange Composite Index or PSEI. So malinaw kung saan mag-i-invest at ano yung objective ng mutual fund company na ito. Pangalawa, fund manager experience. Sabi nga ni Chris Hogan, you want an experienced manager calling the shots for your mutual fund. Someone with at least 5 to 10 years of experience. So you have to make sure na alam mo, kilala mo, at talagang 10 years or more ang experience ng fund manager na kumbaga nagmamanage noong mutual fund na iyong pinag-iinvestan. Pangatlong feature na kailangan mong i-review ay yung sa sector. So ito naman yung types of businesses the fund invest in. So katulad po nitong Philequity Alpha 1 Fund, di ba? Na ito yung sector kung saan naka-invest ang pera sa mutual fund na ito. So with this, di ba, makikita mo na 22% naka-invest sa holding firms, 13% naka-invest sa industrial, 13% naka-invest sa financials, and then 12% na sa services, and of course 11% na sa property, and may 9% na naka-invest sa mining and oil. And of course, makikita mo din na with that, di ba, pinapakita doon sa prospectors or doon sa fund fact sheet yung top 10 holdings noong mutual fund company na yon. So talagang transparent din siya in a way dahil makikita mo nga kung saang mga negosyo naka-invest yung mutual fund na iyong, halimbawa, kung yun yung nais mong i-open an account, so malalaman mo, ito yung mga kumpanya na meron ka ring shares or meron ka ring ownership kasi nga ito yung laman nung kanyang investment portfolio. Number 4 ay yung performance or yung rate of return. Of course, you want to choose funds that have a history of strong returns, di ba? Mag-focus ka doon sa long-term returns, 10 years or longer if possible. So, ito po yung performance analysis ng Fellow Equity Fund Inc. So, makikita natin dito yung cumulative returns nila since nung ito ay nag-start. And of course, ito yung returns, 10 years, di ba? So talagang strong yung returns nila for the past 10 years, di ba? And of course, ito yung compounded annual growth rates nila. And number 5, you need to review then yung cost, di ba? Kasi sa isang mutual fund investment, meron po yung 3 fees. Una, yung tinatawag na entry fee or sales load. And of course, meron ding tinatawag na exit fee. So yung entry fee, ito po yung ibabawas sa isang investor kapag siya ay mag-o-open ng account, and of course, every top-up meron po siyang sales load or entry fee, and then meron din po itong exit fee na kung saan kapag kukunin mo yung pera mo less than dun sa holding period, ayan. So ito nakikita nyo naman dito, ang bawat mutual fund company meron po yung kanya-kanyang mga holding period, but normally 3 months to 6 months. Pero meron ding mga mutual fund companies na talagang at least 5 years, di ba? Mahaba yung holding period nila. Kaya, kumbaga, ang objective lang talaga ng mutual fund na yon, dapat yung pera mo papanatilihin mo doon ng ganun katagal, di ba? So, kapag kukunin mo yung pera, less than doon sa holding period, then mababawasan ka ng exit fee. And of course, ang pangatlong fee sa isang mutual fund ay yung tinatawag namang management fee. So, you have to know the cost of that mutual fund na iyong pipiliin. At ang pang-anim na important feature na kailangan mong i-review para ikaw ay makapili ng mutual fund ay yung tinatawag na turnover ratio. So this refers to how often investments are bought and sold within the fund. A low turnover ratio of 50% or less shows the management team has confidence in its investments and isn't trying to time the market for a bigger return. So if you see lots of turnover, it's not the right fund for you. So I hope with those 6 important features, alam mo na kung paano pumili ng isang mutual fund, and of course, maintindihan mo ang bawat mutual fund na iyong pipiliin at kumbaga nakilala mo na siya. So you have to take note lang na syempre kapag ikaw po ay nagmi-mutual fund, kumbaga nakikibakas ka. So dito sa mutual fund investment, hindi mo naman talaga kailangang maging expert para makapag-invest ka dito kasi nga meron ng tinatawag na fund manager. So isa nga po 'yon sa iyong kailangang tingnan na dapat yung fund manager ay talaga namang experienced fund manager na siya of having, 'di ba, 10 years na kumbaga parang knowledge, 'di ba, expertise doon sa kanyang pag-manage ng investment portfolio. And with that, syempre, 'di ba, you have to make sure kapag na-invest ka sa mutual fund, it's for the long term. I hope you find this video informative. If you do, kindly share this video to your families and friends para sila din ma-aware kung paano pumili ng magandang mutual fund investment para naman ma-maximize ang earnings dito. Maaari talagang lumago ang pera mo sa mutual fund. Kaya naman, dapat alam mo kung paano pumili ng magandang mutual fund investment.